Okay, so this is my best guess. What you could do is you could take like an about page, make a copy of it, okay, rename it to whatever you want. I'm just going to call it form for now as an example, just so I can show you of what I think you may want to do. Okay, and then that code from the ticket that you sent in, I took the like what starts with doc type. I just grabbed the entire thing and pasted it into a brand new HTML document because it is an actual web page because I wanted to see what there was to work with here. And yeah, pretty much the whole thing is just a form. Okay, so what you can actually do is, and it's an old one too because it's running a very old version of jQuery, just so you know. But here's what you could do with this. Once you've take that content, paste it into a blank page in Dreamweaver. Just go File, New, HTML, right? Get rid of, like, flip it over to the code view. Get rid of all the stuff that's already in there. Take that code from the ticket and paste it in. Okay, so it ends with HTML down here. Starts with the doc type HTML up here. And what we want to do with this page that we've created here, this copy of the about page, is basically we're going to open it up. And this is going to be done in code here. Scroll all the way down. And we want to find right here where we have where it says row, right here. Okay, and then we basically want to find where it starts and ends and get rid of everything. See where it ends on this div tag right down here? So we want to count. We want to keep this one here because that is a part of the row tag there. So we want to start with this div and go all the way up to here and get rid of it. So basically we want to have the row and nothing else in between it. So clean that out. Then we go to this page here, this copy of the form, and I think what you could probably get away with is right here, this table. You could just click this in the code, click that table down below, and that should pretty much grab all that there. So we need everything from that all the way down to the just above the right above here, right down here, this table right here. Okay, so if you can copy that table all the way down to there, right, and then in the form page, right, paste that in there. We'll get rid of the section 3, right, get rid of that stuff, the secondary section in the page we've copied, the about page. Right, we don't need that, so we'll get rid of this section 3, and then get rid of the next section as well. Right, we'll just clean out all the old stuff from this page here, and then just get rid of the dividers. Okay, and basically we end up with a section with a form in it. Now I just want to check your ticket there to see if there's a couple of other things we have to do here to make this. We don't want this script to the jQuery 1.6, so you need to find that in the code and get rid of it because there's jQuery already in the page and it's a newer version. Okay, this script here, we need to move it down to the bottom of the page. Okay, so I'm going to cut it, go down to the very bottom. All right, and I'll show you why, because jQuery loads here 1.11. Okay, and that's actually a newer version, believe it or not, than 1.6. They've got a weird way of doing things, okay? And paste that in down below. Okay, we want jQuery to load first because validate won't work without jQuery, and you can't load it above. And that is kind of the steps that I would go, not knowing if it's going to work or not. It might have to be on the server in order to work, but you know, that's at least a start. If I saved it and previewed it in the browser, I'll just see if it actually shows up here. Yeah, it does, but some of the text here is showing up as white, so we need to figure out why that is. Okay, so that's coming out of core.css. Okay, that is, and bootstrap.css. Okay, so we're going to go to bootstrap.css, line 2553. So you'll need to go to your site, styles, and vendor, Bootstrap, and 2553. There we go. And change this to, let's give it a dark color for now. Let's just make it black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and let's just see if we can get everything to show up here. There we go. There's all that. I'm not sure what this place the audio button is. Now you may need to just sort of clean up some bits and pieces of the, this bit of text here. I don't know if you want that or what the, but anyways, what I would do at this point in time is I would see if it actually works. Like if you try and submit the form and see if it works from this point forward.